Welcome back to JJW Outdoors. Justin here. Today we are actually going to be reviewing a very special camera. Now this is our trail hunting camera. Let's take a look at it. As many of you know, it is almost hunting season. So what is the best trail camera to buy? Well, I went on Amazon and I found this one. This camera actually ran me $35 off of Amazon. Now I got 15% off, so it's roughly $45 buying it off of Amazon. But again, I got mine for $35. So, like I said, it's almost hunting season. We gotta have some cameras out in the woods. So you want something that is reliable, waterproof, gets the job done, gets those bucks for you, deer for you, and other animals. But most importantly, has good video. We all know, you get those trail cameras that are cheap, budget-friendly trail cameras, and they're a little grainy. Or they miss that prize buck because it walks too fast through the camera, so the camera doesn't pick it up. So I found this one. I am actually going to give you some specs about this camera. We are going to be doing a whole big review about this camera before hunting season is here. So this video is actually going to be coming out probably a couple weeks before November is my goal for this video. All right, let's jump into it. This camera right here. So I have the box, all the parts are inside here. I ended up taking this camera out, not only to just look at it, I also set it outside our house. Here's some stuff of that. So I just played with it a little bit because I wanted to get familiar with it before I took it out in the woods, let it sit here for a couple weeks, and then didn't get any footage because I didn't know how to set it up. So I did play with the camera, so it's not brand spanking new out of the box, but it's pretty darn close. So here is the first look of the camera. So this camera did not come with batteries and an SD card. So I ended up putting obviously 4 batteries and 1 SD card in here. I do have a 32 gig SD card. So that is the look of the camera. Now what is the camera called? It is a digital wildlife camera TC11. All right, it is a waterproof camera. It's 20 meters range. It's 3-second trigger speed, so it's fairly decently fast. Let's just open the box up and I'll show you what's all inside the box. So first things first, you have a little card that tells more about it, like please insert memory card, please tear off, yada 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 yada. So this is how you first set up this camera. All right, we don't care about that. Now we have the directions. So this actually goes through a lot of the camera, but it doesn't show everything I noticed, which is one downfall straight out of the box of this camera. You can read these directions all day long and you still play with the camera and it's different. One downfall about that, but no big deal. It was pretty easy to set up. Okay, another thing, you do have a quick scan. You scan it to go to a Facebook group. I scanned it. That Facebook group is no longer live. Again, disappointment. All right, so inside the box, that was the first look. Then you have your spot where your camera goes, and inside of here has all this stuff. So it comes with a fairly decent sized strap. It comes with a cord for putting things over on the computer or phone, that type of thing. Comes with a bag of screws and bolts, and it comes with a plate so you can attach this to the tree instead of using the strap. So I was thinking about using this, but I'm not going to because all the trees around me are alive and I really don't want to put holes inside trees. So here's the box. Here is the strap. Let's open that up. Strap. You have almost a full arm's length of strap, which is fairly decent for a smaller tree. Now the locking mechanism on this is very plastic. It just goes through like this. You fold it over, it locks, and it seems to hold. Just be careful with this because the tighter you pull, the more chances you're probably gonna break it. So now that I have this, let me show you a little bit more about the camera itself. So the cool part about this camera is you have the bottom, you have it off, setup, on. So if I switch it over to setup, the screen turns on right down here. So now, as you can see right now, you can see my hand through that screen, which is very exciting because not only can you position the camera where you want it, you can also hit this play button right here, hit play again. No, I'm sorry. Hit play and hit OK. And it plays your video. So this was a screw up video. So let me go to the other one. You have arrows on this side and arrows on this side. One obviously goes to the right, one goes to the left. But anyway, so hit OK. You can see I was walking up the stairs right there. So that is really, really cool. I love that I can just come out here. I don't have to pull the SD card out. I take a look at it. It shows me my battery down in the corner. It shows me if I do have any deer or animals, what's on here right away. I don't have to monkey with bringing a laptop out, bringing my phone out, undoing the SD card, putting it in another thing, and figuring out. So there is that really cool feature right out of the box that I personally love. And another pro, it's small. It's super tiny. I mean, you can see it's the size of my hand. It is a very small, simple camera, which I really like. A lot of them that I have already, here's some of those. These ones are much bigger than this one, as you just saw in that picture. Plus, those ones take 8 batteries. This one only takes 4 batteries. So it's half your batteries that you gotta waste. Now, I tried to put rechargeable batteries in here. Didn't work. It showed that it was half battery. So I ended up throwing these batteries in here instead because I didn't know how long those were actually going to last for, and I know those were fully charged batteries. So that might be a downfall. I still have to play with that a little bit more. Alright, overall, awesome setup. Like I said, it's waterproof. I forgot to mention, you can either put a strap on it, like I said. You can take this here, and you can put it on a tripod, or that is where you actually screw it to where that attachment earlier, that's where it screws to. So yeah, very, very cool. Oh, okay. Another pro to this, there's volume. A deer is eating right in front of the camera. I will be able to hear that. I can hear something walking next to the camera. I'll be able to hear all those different things. Absolutely love that. That is definitely a pro for this camera for me so far. So there are some pros right out of the box that I did like about this camera. Alright, so there's different mode setups. You can either have it take pictures, or you can have it take video, or you can actually have it take both. So that is what I'm set up for right now. Let me check how long I have that set up for. Go to setup mode. Okay, it's working right now. I hit menu. So I have my video set. I'm actually going to set it for, oops. I'm going to set it for 10 seconds. I had it set for 7 seconds, but I just feel like it wasn't enough at the house. So I do have that set to 10. Audio recording is on. Sensitivity is at high. You have low, medium, and high. Oh, you do have a time-lapse mode on this as well, which I haven't played with, but pretty neat. You set your language, so if you are in a different language than English, you can set that. Obviously, you have to set your date and time when you get it. Photo stuff. Oh, you actually can put password protection on this, which is actually pretty neat as well. So when I first turned this on, it actually had a beep sound. I turned the beeping off. Video resolution is at This one is 1080p. All right, so that is all about the camera. Let's pick our tree and put it on it. Let's do it. All right, so I'm actually going with the strap. So all I have is the strap and the camera. We're going to be using this tree right here because I want that view of the trail. So actually coming this way, there was a bunch of deer that just literally went right through here. So I'm hoping this is gonna be a good spot to obviously get some deer, but also get some other animals. So we're gonna set it up right there on that tree. We're gonna take our strap, we're gonna feed it through the eyelets like that. And we're just gonna strap it right to here, facing that way. Since this is a larger strap, it might be a little weird at first. But our tree is so small. I chose a smaller tree. All right, so far it's very, very easy. Locks, the lock seems to hold. I'm gonna take this strap, I'm just gonna tie it down here, just so it doesn't flap in the wind and make noises. Now, the cool part is, I can actually open this up. I can see everything here. So if I turn this on to the on mode, I can actually see fairly good what my view is actually going to be. So that looks good right there. Sweet, love it. So now I get in front of it. I believe it's recording right now. Perfect, perfect. So that is obviously how it looks on the tree. I like it. I like it a lot. So there's actually a 5-second timer on that camera before it obviously starts recording. Let's switch to that footage of me waving in front of it really quick, and let's see how the audio sounds. Sweet, love it. So now, get in front of it. I believe it's recording right now. Perfect. Okay, that is how the audio sounds. Obviously, I won't be seeing it until I get back to the house, so I'll talk about that later. All right, let's let this sit out here for, let's just let it sit out here for 2 weeks. I will see you back in 2 weeks. There you have it. This is how the pictures and the videos look for this camera. As you can see, it's actually very good quality. I was pretty happy. Now, when you have the picture and the video mode set up, you can notice that the deer is frozen in a spot when it takes a picture, and then it walks. But it doesn't catch it right away. It actually takes a minute for it to get caught up. Overall, very nice camera. Really enjoyed messing with it. It was super easy, lightweight. I really enjoyed it. Highly recommend you go pick up this camera off of Amazon. It'll be linked in the description below. Also, this is not a subscription, so I'm not getting any money if you go click on that link. Don't forget, go hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video to everyone you know, and go buy yourself a camera. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you on the next video.